WION continues to track the latest on the abduction of 7 Indian engineers from Afghanistan's Baghlan. We're told efforts are underway from both New Delhi and Kabul to secure their release, but Pakistan may be throwing a spanner in the works. The Taliban, which has abducted these 7 Indians, has proven links to Pakistan. Yes, there are many Taliban factions, but the ISI is known to cultivate most of them. Our cover story tonight explores the inside story of this abduction and how the remote control of the civil war in Afghanistan is in Islamabad.
This is Afghanistan's Pul-e-Khumri city. It falls in the city's northern Baghlan province and is a little over 200 kilometers from the capital city of Kabul. It is believed that the 7 Indian engineers kidnapped by the Taliban were abducted from this very road. New Delhi and Kabul are working overtime to secure the release of the 7 Indians. The Indian ambassador to Afghanistan, Vinay Kumar, has met with the foreign minister of the country, Salahuddin Rabbai. Afghanistan has assured that the Indian engineers are safe. They are trying to secure their release through the local tribal elders. As per an earlier statement by the Baghlan governor, the Taliban abducted the Indian workers, assuming that they were employees of the Afghanistan government. But uncertainty still continues to loom large. After the United States stepped up its offensive against the Taliban, the insurgent group has launched a new wave of terror attacks. And Afghans too are paying the price. The Taliban is known for its deep links to Pakistan's rogue intelligence agency, the ISI. Even before the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan in 1979, the ISI had been running covert programs in the country. A report published by London School of Economics in 2010 confirmed that support for the Taliban in Afghanistan was official ISI policy. This year, a report in the Washington Times claimed that terrorists from the Taliban travel freely to a Pakistani military garrison in Quetta, where they hold meetings with ISI officials. It is no secret that Pakistan is uncomfortable with India's involvement in Afghanistan. India has been involved with the economic development of the country since 2001. So far, New Delhi has pledged at least $2 billion to rebuilding effort. The Modi government last year had promised to take up 116 high-impact development projects across 31 provinces of Afghanistan. Pakistan has become jittery after US President Donald Trump called on India to play a greater role in the country. While India's commitment to Afghanistan is steady, Indian citizens remain the target of terrorist groups in Afghanistan. Bureau Report, WION.
Let's tell you a little more about what India is doing in Afghanistan. Afghanistan is India's largest aid effort. India has invested, as that report said, more than $2 billion in the last 16 years. While the strategic return on such investment is debatable, there is no doubt it has earned India enormous goodwill. It is also said that the Taliban does not attack any Indian-aided project because it benefits ordinary Afghans. And India's footprint in Afghanistan is pretty wide. Take a look at the breadth of India's effort. India will build the Shetut Dam. It will cost more than $300 million. The Shetut Dam is going to come up here, and this is going to provide drinking water to the 2 million residents of the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul. This dam will also clean up the Kabul River. It will recharge groundwater. It will boost food production. Now let's come to the eastern province of Nangarhar. This is bordering Pakistan. This province is where another project is coming up. A low-cost housing project is underway. This is to resettle the Afghan refugees expelled from Pakistan in the central Bamiyan province, famous for the Bamiyan Buddhas. India is funding a road. This is where it's going to come up. And this road will connect the country to the first national park, the Bande Amir. In the northern Parwan province, India is funding a water supply network. This is where it's going to come up. A water supply network in the Parwan province. It's in the capital of Charikar, which is the gateway to the Panjshir Valley. India is funding the construction of a polyclinic in Mazar-e-Sharif in northern Afghanistan, and it is laying a fiber optic communication link in Surobi in the east of Kabul. There's a hydropower project that's expected to come up in the same area. So a lot of work is underway. When the final costs are added up, this could well hit the $3 billion mark. And this does not include the human cost. The Afghan civil war has notched up a bloody record this year. The capital, Kabul itself, was attacked 8 times, and we're only in the month of May. There were 4 attacks in the month of January alone, killing more than 150 people. 2 strikes in March, 40 people were killed. 2 in April, 85 were killed. Among them, 8 journalists. These attacks were variously attributed to the Taliban, the Haqqani network, and the Islamic State. Let's try and figure out on this map where the government and the group stand in Afghanistan. This is the country of Afghanistan. A recent report, and these are the players, the Afghan government, of course, the Taliban and the ISIS. A recent report, a media report early this year said that the government controlled 30% of the country. The Taliban controls about 4%. The rest is lawless. The government controlled the Kabul region and the adjoining provinces to the west of Kabul, including Wardak, Ghazni, Dekundi, Bamiyan, Parwan. It also controls Nimruz in the south, the region around Herat, and the west, much of the northern and eastern Afghanistan. In comparison, the Taliban's control of 4% territory may seem small, but this covers 14 districts, and that is why this is significant. These dark brown patches is where the Taliban is present. So, in terms of land area, this is small, but this is strategically important. 14 districts of the country are under the Taliban control. This is in Helmand, this is in Kandahar, Oruzgan, Saripol. It also has an open physical presence, a staggering 263 districts, including Farah and southern Herat, in Badghis, Faryab, and Jozjan. And eastern Afghanistan, basically Jalalabad and all districts bordering Pakistan, their main source of support, of course, is Pakistan, and this is where the Taliban is in control. Next comes the ISIS. These are the lighter brown patches. This is where the ISIS is prevalent. The Islamic State has a presence in Jalalabad. It is fighting to establish itself in central and western parts of Afghanistan.